What's up, Angel Gang? Thanks for clicking on this video. Before we go any further, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But anywho, I know you guys see this bomb wig. Okay, AngelicCrown.com has the bomb wigs. I'm just letting y'all know now. So shop, shop, shop. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. How I installed this bomb wig. I can't wait, I can't wait. Money. So we're going to go ahead and start off with Got To Be as well as some Gorilla Glue. Girl, I was running out of Gotta Be, so I had to improvise, okay? I'm going to have to make sure my head is slicked down. And Gorilla Glue does what it does. Not Gorilla Glue. Gorilla Snot. Gorilla Snot acts like Gorilla Glue. Let me just tell y'all. So I'll be putting that on the front and the back because you don't want your kitchen to be looking nappy and the front of your hair is looking laid and slayed. That just doesn't work, sis. So I know by now you're looking like you already have a wig cap on. What's going on? So I put two on. This is a recent update for me just because I want to make sure that my braids are in the back are being held down because I did not sew them down. Okay, sis, this is a very important step if you want this bald cap to be laid down. Pulling your ears out in between. You don't have to pull the cap all the way over your dang on face, but you need to pull it down enough so that way you can create a hole for your ears. As you can see, the Got To Be is going across the whole hairline. Emphasis around by the ear because as you can see it's lifted up a little bit. So you want to make sure that you're putting that there as well as pushing it down as it dries because you don't want that sticking up. You want that laid down like the rest of the wig, of course, is. So this is the Got To Be Freeze Spray, and that just adds extra security for your wig. Now it's time to go ahead and blow dry. So this is a very important step, using the end of my comb to lay down that wig cap. As I'm blow drying, I'm making sure it's pushing it down and the blow dry is holding it. I definitely added some extra drying time, but now it's time to cut the cap. I like to do everything in sections, so start in the middle and work my way over. I have this little razor that I use to take my wig cap off. I found that this is a lot easier than using some scissors. And just to make sure that my bald cap method is done at its finest, I'm going back in with some Got To Be to lay down those edges. They definitely do lift up as you cut them out. You can grab whatever dark powder that you have to make sure that it's nice and blended with your skin. I prefer powder over liquid, but to each his own. As you can see, this wig is beautifully constructed. It is a 13 by 4 lace front wig, and it has 4 combs on the inside, 3 around the perimeter, as well as 1 in the back. I also like to use these little hooks down here, crisscross them across or towards the middle, so that way when I place it on, it is nice and secure. So the best way to slick those flyaways back is with some mousse. So I just had some mousse. I don't remember what kind of mousse I had, but I definitely just used some mousse around the edges, and then I'm gonna brush and comb it and clip it back out of my way. Now, before I proceed in gluing this wig down, I'm making sure that I'm getting all of the lace from around my ear, cutting it off, just because you don't need it, and it makes it easier for your hair to lay down when you have that gap open for your ear. Like I said, I like to do everything in sections, so I will be gluing this down in sections. It just makes it easier for me, and I know every side is laid. It's very important to scoop the wig back so that way it's at the perfect hairline that you would like, because you won't be taking it off again. It's time to glue it down, sis. So I had a little technical difficulties with the footage before this, but as you can see, it is laid and slayed down. I am just adding a little extra powder around the perimeter just because I just wanted to be nice and blended with my head. I'm not really a baby hair fanatic, and I'm doing the middle part anyway, so you don't really need it, but you get the gist. Quick angel key is to apply the glue behind the hairline and scoot the glue towards the front. That way you're not having to push the glue back to get it off your face, and you're not messing up your nicely laid ball cap, okay? You want to push it forward so that way everything is nice and secure still. You don't want to adjust or mess anything up. Now every time I install my wigs, I definitely do 3 layers. I do my first layer, spread it out, let it dry out, and then continue on with the next layers. You always want to make sure that it's nice and clear before you add on, and make sure that the glue is nice and smooth, so that way it's just a clean finish. Now, do remember that there is a faster method where you can apply the glue across the whole hairline and then just place your wig on and adjust it accordingly. But me, I like to take my time and do it in sections so that way I know each section is nicely slayed. So it's really based on preference and how good you think you are. I think I'm still, learning these methods and trying to make it look as good as possible. So I'm going to take my time. Just to make sure that the glue is nice and secure, I'm going to go ahead and take I have this edge brush. I'm going to use the tip of that to go through the hairline and making sure that it's laying all the way down. You'll see that there in a second. It's better to use something smaller and defined. That way it's not holding the hairs down when you apply it. So I like to use the razor because when you cut with the scissors, you have to go in a zigzag format to get that ragged edge. But when you have a razor, as you can see, it's ragged as possible. So I prefer to use this little razor instead. So if you have a smaller razor or any kind of razor, you could definitely use it to remove that lace. Another angel tip is to make sure that the mousse is your best friend. I love to use it to get that excess glue off, kind of brush it down, but the mousse definitely loosens it up a little bit. So you want to be sure to be careful when you're applying the mousse to do those baby hairs. You want to make sure that it's completely dry before you go through that process, because you don't want it lifting up because of the mousse. time to style her. I'm so excited. I just got this hot comb. It's a plug-in hot comb, and I'm so excited to use it, and it's gonna lay and play this week. I'm just knowing. To go get this Carrot Care styling wax stick. Oh, it's already looking so good. I'm about to do my makeup and then I'll be back. So angels, this is my final look. Also, it is time to get ready to get on the road. So I'm headed out now. Make sure y'all shop Angelic around hair, lashes, and sunglasses, period.